Is it time to buy or sell Meta stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Meta. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 28th of April 2025, our system has identified Meta as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 1.79. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this assessment to observe how it develops in the coming days. The stock is currently positioned at the upper segment of a broad and declining trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a retraction towards the lower segment of the trend can be anticipated. A breakthrough at the upper trend line, priced at $552.37, will initially suggest a slower rate of decline and could signify the onset of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately negative 29.35% within the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 40.13% and negative 29.01%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 27.97%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 13.61% and 79.20% over the next year. In present terms, this would imply a future price situated between $624.56 and $985.12. Our latest daily update for Meta includes the headline Meta stock downgraded to sell candidate. The Meta stock price increased by approximately 0.451% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 28th of April, 2025. Rising from $547.27 to $549.74. This marks a 5-day consecutive gain. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues or if the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.27%, ranging from a low of $540.67 to a high of $558.35. Over the past 2 weeks, the price has experienced an overall gain of 1.14%. The trading volume decreased by 2 million shares on the last day, with a total of 15 million shares exchanged for approximately $8.29 billion. It is important to note that declining volume amidst rising prices can signal divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the market over the next few days. In the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $740.89, while the lowest was $427.11. Currently, the price is 25.80% or $191.15 below the 52-week high of $740.89, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Meta Platforms is in the spotlight as earnings season heats up this week alongside tech giants like Microsoft. Analysts are optimistic about Meta's first quarter performance, forecasting a modest revenue and earnings per share beat, driven by robust advertising trends and effective cost controls. Bank of America has reiterated its buy rating with a price target of $640, indicating strong investor confidence. As the company leverages artificial intelligence to enhance user engagement, this strategic move is expected to drive top-line growth, despite ongoing regulatory concerns. However, Meta is not alone in this volatile earnings week. Several other social media firms, including Reddit and Snap, are also reporting, adding to the competitive landscape. The broader market sentiment remains cautious, particularly with many of the Magnificent Seven stocks, including Meta, remaining down over 20% from their all-time highs. This sell-off, coupled with expectations of higher earnings, could create a significant buying opportunity if Meta delivers positive results. In the short term, better than expected earnings could lead to a rebound in Meta's stock price, while in the long term, the potential restructuring discussions could unlock further shareholder value, similar to historical precedents like AT&T and Microsoft. All eyes will be on this week's earnings, as they could serve as a pivotal moment for the company and its investors. Analyst Ratings. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned Meta a buy rating along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 11th of February, 2025, it was reported that Tigris Financial rated Meta as a strong buy with a hold action. On Thursday, the 30th of January, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank classified Meta as sector perform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 30th of January, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital rated Meta as market perform along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 30th of January, 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company assigned Meta a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Meta stock a general neutral rating. They categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Meta. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 21st of April, 2025, and so far it has risen approximately 13.43%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Some negative signals were also issued, which may influence the near short-term development. The Meta stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average presents a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this indicates a more negative forecast for the stock. With further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $562.50. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $519.55. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will add another sell signal and reinforce the overall negative indication. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 15 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 45 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 41 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 25 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 24 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Meta. Meta finds support from accumulated volume at $531.62. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with substantial trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $17.68 between its high and low, representing a movement of 3.27%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 3.37%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Meta, let's take a moment to explore some essential fundamental data. First, we will discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is relatively standard, often observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $5.21. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Meta. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Meta is at $585.77. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Meta encounters its first support level at $531.62. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Meta from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of April, 2025, Powell Dina H. conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 22nd of April, 2025, Newstead Jennifer sold 921 shares of Class A common stock. On the 21st of April, 2025, Olivan Javier sold 406 shares of Class A common stock. On the 22nd of April, 2025, Olivan Javier again sold 202 shares of Class A common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Newstead Jennifer sold 921 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of approximately 16.759. In total, insiders purchased 202,871 shares and sold 147,506 shares in these last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is Meta stock a good buy? Meta exhibits several negative signals, and we anticipate that it will continue to perform weakly in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold or accumulate to a sell candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and market movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of April, we expect Meta to open lower by approximately 15 cents, starting at a price of $549.59. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.